What's up guys, this is Nolan. I'm back here with another video. It's been a really long time since I've uploaded something, but I've just been, super busy trying to build stuff out. As a lot of you know, from Quentin and Yovan's channel, I did in fact close a really big client a while back, and I've continued to grow and continue to start bringing in clients. Just a few days ago, actually, I just signed on a potential trial client, and then we're going to be getting them in on a full month-to-month thing after that. And then on top of that, we have a bunch of more people in the pipeline right now, so it's been really busy. But today, what I'm going to be bringing you is a bunch of apps and tools that I use to be more productive, more focused, unlike that, and ultimately just bring you closer to your goals. So to start out, I'm going to start with things that are sound and audio related. So these are things that you can listen to, things that help you concentrate, things that help you sleep. And the first app that I want to start out with is called Brainfm. So Brain.fm is an app that I've been using for a while. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I talk a lot about it. Pretty much what this is it uses what's called delta waves, and it helps you focus, and it's scientifically proven that it helps you focus more than something like a ambience noise on playlist on Spotify. And it's because it actually, the way it works is it transitions from certain wavelengths to help you stay focused, and it seems kind of like a placebo effect when you think about it, but just from me trying it out, it is really good. It helps me focus, and it also at night helps me sleep better. I have it playing as kind of white noise for a couple of hours, and it ultimately, even from, I track my sleep, which I'm going to get to in later, but from tracking my sleep, I can tell that my sleep is much higher quality, and I can feel it day to day. So I definitely recommend this. I got a yearly subscription, but I think I do monthly in 3 months or 6 months, something like that, in 12 months. The next app I want to talk about is called Boom 3D. So Boom 3D is actually something that was recommended to me by Iman Gadji, and he talked about it on his Kaizen Cure course. So what Boom 3D is it's basically just an app that you can get for your Mac, I think. I'm not sure about PC. But for your Mac, and what it does is it takes any audio that's playing and it gives you kind of that 3D surround sound sort of feel. So this along with Brainfm actually really helps, gives you a full 360 sort of sound, and it just overall is really, really fun. So the next category I want to get into is for sleep and that. So as an entrepreneur, you probably know that sleep is key. So sleep is key to being more productive during the day, and overall just being happier, I think. I have had bad experience with sleep. I tend to sleep in a lot. I tend to not go to bed on time, but here are just a few apps that will help you get better sleep at night. So the first one I want to talk about again is just Brain.fm. I know I already mentioned that, but just briefly, for sleep, it uses delta waves to help you fall asleep faster and just get into that kind of rhythm. And ultimately, from what I've seen, it actually helps a lot. I know I already mentioned that, but the app that I used actually to track that and track my sleep quality is actually with my Apple Watch here. It's called an app called Pillow. So Pillow is, I believe, a one-time purchase app. It's like $8, something like that. And pretty much what Pillow does is it tracks your sleep by heart rate and by sounds and things like that. So it can tell if you're awake, if you're asleep, as well as the quality of sleep and where you are in certain points of the night. So from what I can see when I'm in REM, I can see when I'm in light sleep, deep sleep, awake. It just helps me be more prepared, so I know that I'm going to be getting a better sleep. The last app for sleep that I want to recommend is called AlarmE. So AlarmE is an app that, this thing is magic. This thing is one of the best things that I've gotten. So pretty much what AlarmE does is it actually is an alarm that you just can't turn off. It's for iOS and Android. I've had it on both. Personally, I think Android is a bit better, but they both do the same thing. So you can basically set up an alarm for whatever time you need to get up, and the thing is that you're setting a goal to turn it off. So this alarm isn't just a typical button that you turn off, and so you set a goal. So one of the best goals, in my opinion, that you can set is actually go scan something. So when I wake up in the morning, I actually have to go upstairs and scan my Nespresso pod thing of coffee, like the barcode, and that's what'll turn the alarm off. If I don't do that, it'll just keep going until I finally get up. So if you haven't gotten AlarmE yet, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it, definitely go check it out because it's free and it wakes you up in the morning, and that I can promise. Now the last category that I want to get into is just workflow, everyday workflow for things that I use. And the first thing that I want to talk about really quickly is Acuity Scheduler. So Acuity Scheduler is actually an app that I use to schedule meetings with students, with potential clients, with current clients, and it just overall helps people who you're reaching out to have a meeting with. It helps them see what your schedule looks like and pick a time that is convenient for them. So there's no back and forth emails. How about Tuesday? How about 6 o'clock? How about this? You know, you always know that these are my times that I'm available, so these are the times that you can pick from. I do have exceptions with some people, but for the most part, that is what I use. And the last app that I use is actually just Slack. So in case you don't know what Slack is an app that you can use for team communication. So I actually use this whenever I work with freelancers, whenever I work with contractors, whenever I work with salespeople. So that's how I communicate with each and every one of them. There's no need for email here, phone here, Facebook here. We're all just in one central place. And I also use this to communicate with my clients. So I can actually pay to have them become members in my Slack channel and have certain private channels. So my clients can't see everything that we're doing, but they can communicate in their one channel with me. So let's say they notice something that was wrong with the ad, they might reach out there, and that's how I communicate with them. And then I also communicate through email occasionally, but mostly through Slack. So if you haven't checked out Slack yet for your team collaboration and for your client communication, I definitely recommend it. It's super affordable. It's super, if you have clients, it's like $7, something really cheap like that. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely do that. Anyways, guys, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to make more videos now because I do have a lot more time. So if you have any recommendations, just leave them below. Also, if you're new to this channel, just subscribe because I want to be posting videos like this. And that's pretty much it. Take care, guys.